So in this video, I'm taking 3 healthy brands and turning their packaging aggressively unhealthy. My first healthy victim is Hum Kombucha. But even before I start repackaging, I need to figure out what kombucha actually is. Okay, so it's basically a creepy mushroom sitting in a jar and fermenting stuff. Cool, got it. Right, a mushroom in a jar looks incredibly appetizing. Really makes you want to take a sip on a hot sunny afternoon. Maybe I should just put the mushroom directly on the can and call it a day, with a mysterious date underneath. Usually, I build ideas through associations. Kombucha comes from mushrooms. And mushrooms come to make a radioactive kombucha, where the only thing kombucha related is the name. I want the whole thing in a pop art style. Aggressively saturated colors, bold outlines, and that vibe. We're critiquing consumerism while actively participating in it. So I started tracing over the reference. Not entirely sure how legal this is, but I tell myself it's fine. Mouth stroke is done, and now I'm mapping out the teeth. By the way, I'm allergic to strawberries, so I decided to make this strawberry flavored. Next, I add this cloud to the composition so I can roughly figure out where the text should go. We need less wellness drink, more energy drink that isn't approved in 3 countries. I flood the can with purple, throw on a linear light blend mode, and then add actual light effects on top of that. The draft is done, so now it's time to move on to the actual work, the mushroom. For this, I used an advanced technique I mastered at university. Doodling. Then I go back to our strawberry teeth and start working on the outline. Next comes color. I start filling in the outline of the mushroom. It's already about 80% colored in, but I'm still using the fill tool for the remaining 20% because I save every second I can, because I can. Then I pick another shade to add some contrast and make the stem of the mushroom a little lighter. And this is where I get carried away. Now it was time to paint the lips. In this concept, you could easily swap the lips and teeth depending on the flavor. Lemon flavor, yellow lips, lemon teeth. You get the idea. Once the base color was done, I added shadows around the edges and inside the lips. After that, I started adding highlights using a lighter shade, then an even lighter shade, and then an even lighter shade than that. At this point, I'm basically negotiating with different versions of the lighter shade of whatever color that is. Well then, let's move on to some dental procedures. Now I'm adding these little yellow dots that look like strawberry seeds. Fun gardening fact, those aren't actually seeds. Technically they're called achenes, and each one contains a seed inside. Look at us, learning. I got completely stuck on this part. The strawberries looking less like strawberries and more like some kind of leopard print, which is not what I was aiming for. In my defense, I don't even like strawberries, so I changed the colors and began drawing all those yellow dots again. All the stars must have aligned because I found the font almost immediately. So the goal is to add contrast and make the text stand out. I added a soft outline around the mushroom to separate it from the background. Now for the text, I truly peaked creatively. Maximum sugar. Absurdly maximum. Final touch. A few lightning bolts to the background. I made them pink so they would fit better into the overall composition. Just kidding. I made them pink because it looked cute. Right after that, my Mac decided to restart itself. Okay, do you think it's a coincidence or someone really doesn't want this packaging design to be seen? Leave your thought. Here it is. The final render of my kombucha. God, if I knew what was coming with the Sun-Maid raisins package. But yeah, let's start from the beginning. I broke the logo down into its main elements. Back in 1915, there was this teenager, a food packer, just chilling in the sun, drying her hair in the red sunbonnet. And the California Associated Raisin Company looked at that and basically went, yeah, you're the face of the brand now. So that smells bullshit. I decided to swap maid for mate, like Aussie Kiwi style mate. Long hair, surf, no worries in the world. Next up, grapes. And this one was easy. The least healthy version of a grape is wine. So that's the direction I'm taking. I'm going with a paper wine box. Bottles are just too pretentious. Remember where you came from, student. And since I don't currently possess the financial stability required to buy a clean mock-up, I decided to work with what I had and remove the existing design. Photoshop actually has a very convenient feature for this, generative fill. I typed in a prompt, waited a bit, and immediately got a perfect result. Which was obviously a problem, because things working on the first try makes me uncomfortable. Also, does it mean I use AI? So, we have a sun, we have a mate and a sun and a mate. Sun-Maid. The logic was there. Will there be an execution? I placed the sun and add a surfboard, added a piece of torn cardboard as a texture, basically to show like our mate breaking into summer. Cool? Next up, the sketch phase. I started by outlining the sun. Here I decided to improvise a bit. The rays were pretty easy. The circle, not so much. By the 7th attempt, I accepted that the circle wasn't going to be perfect. None of us are really. And I drew the face of our Sun-Maid. Then I moved on to the hands and the legs. And I give him shorts too, because surfing naked, even for the sun, feels a bit too unhinged. And we don't want to be... If being cool means being a little insane, our mate was doing great. I actually like the variation in line weight here. It makes it feel less flat. Now I move into color and start laying down the base fills. Gradients and transitions usually take the most time. Next, I moved on to the eyebrows and shifted the eyes to a more muted red. For the shorts, I wanted something bright and kinda Hawaiian looking, so I went with green. Then I realized I forgot about the surfboard, so I jumped back into that and set it to a pink base color. Now it feels like a good moment to stop. Click 1. Redesigned eyes and mouth. Click 2. Reshaped sun rays. Click 3. Fills, shadows, highlights, everything. Then I overlay a retro circle shape and added the text. Raisin's Sun-Maid turns into Razinos. And that's it. Wasn't easy, not even close, but it was worth it. And I could drink this right now. With hydration, we're basically done. But apparently the real foundation of health is proper nutrition, right? My brain goes straight to Danone. Their whole portfolio screams health. Tasty yogurt for everyday well-being with protein. Milk and natural ferments with protein. Protein with protein. I picked the Light Plus Fit line. It even has its own page on the website and the Healthy Recipes tab. Chocolate, granola, nuts. The most low-calorie ingredients with the highest protein levels you've ever seen. So instead of making the healthiest yogurt possible, I'm doing the exact opposite. Maximum sugar, maximum chocolate, maximum regret. Main character, a cow. Dairy products, you get the idea. I have a few references, but this time I'm drawing it from scratch, just so no one thinks I have a fantasy problem. Besides, finding a cow sitting on its butt while eating yogurt and regretting every decision because of the amount of sugar isn't an easy endeavor. Now I start putting everything together. I drag the yogurt jar onto the canvas and place the cow sketch on top. Then I lower the opacity and draw the outline over it. I used to love coloring books as a kid, and honestly, look where that got me. It got me to, hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I done with the cow and moved on to the background. I started with a radial gradient, lighter in the center, darker on the edges. I also drew chocolate drips and moved them around a bit to make them look more realistic. Chocolate alone isn't enough, so I spread caramel too just to complete the sugar attack. By the way, craving sweets isn't weak aura, it's biology. There's that whole dopamine thing. We basically trick our brains with sugar. Cool? That looked kinda fine. But the longer I looked at it, the more one thing kept bothering me. The cow. It still felt like the weakest part of the whole package. I removed the scarf because it just didn't work here. I wasn't even sure what purpose it was supposed to serve. Then I reworked the cow's face and made it more exaggerated, almost like a caricature, like this cow had completely overdone it with the yogurt. The lines worked better too. Instead of looking soft and cozy, they started to feel more like folds. One click and triple chocolate protein bath. Done. I kept the original Light Plus Fit title. Damn, this thing looks like it contains a year's worth of sugar for multiple people. Yum. So let's see what we ended up with. All three designs. Aggressively unhealthy, sugar heavy, chemically suspicious versions of food that you would still kind of want to buy anyway.